So Rolling Stone, who people ain't realizing, we're getting in this time and era. Bro, you're not going to hold rappers to politically correct albums. We love, like, I know, yo, we're rap fans. We know we're hypocritical. But go listen to Lil Durk, listen to Lil Baby, go listen to Youngboy. They're not rapping about the most positive things. We're always drawn to the most honest experiences. Salute to Pooh Shiesty, he just celebrated his birthday. When people start judging hip hop and try to hold this moral standard, hip hop is never good. If y'all want proof that hip hop is never good when y'all put a moral standard before enjoying the music, go look at Chance the Rapper. That nigga's promoting a concert with that bum ass nigga Vic Mensa in Ghana, nigga. You don't believe me? Look at what's going on right here, nigga. We ain't seen none of these niggas for the last 10 years, nigga. Last time we saw Chance the Rapper, he was liking transsexual porn. No shame against it, brother. But we gotta be honest. When niggas start acting like they're goody two-shoes and we should love their music, hip-hop has always been celebrating the person who's imperfect, the person who came from nothing, who made it to something, the person who listened, who never had a silver spoon in his mouth, the person who made mistakes, the person who has a redemption arc, the person who we know ain't. Come on, man. That's why when niggas heard that Chance the Rapper album, I love my wife. My wife is best. My wife eat my ass. I love my wife. I pray to God every day. God, I love you. I love you. Hey, man, trash. Get out of here, nigga. Nigga, y'all told me the baby fell off. Look what. This is what. Yo, remember y'all was on a show called Everyday Struggle with motherfucking Joe Budden. He said Chance the Rapper is going to replace Drake. Nigga, Drake ain't ever go to Ghana in his life, nigga. Look what's going on with motherfucking Chance the Rapper, and he still got a number three hat on.
Y'all.
And the world keep turning. In Suburban, I'm swerving.
We giving away a free trip to Ghana to.
They got to give you a free trip to the concert. I ain't trying to shame it. I'm keeping it 100.
Meet us for the Black Star Line Festival, January 6th.
And the world.
Nigga, they promoting some shit like 3 months from now. Nigga, I don't even know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving.
Keep turning. In Suburban, I'm swerving.
All you got to do is download the Puro app to enter. We're going to select the person with the most Puro points who applies as the...
Bro, the point I'm trying to tell you, they sent that nigga Vic Mensa been in the gulag. Like, once he disrespected Big Act, it was over for him. Let's keep it 100. But secondly, that nigga Chance the Rapper was being heralded as one of the niggas who was about to be the next after Coloring Book. Nigga, he went from Coloring Book to now his whole career is in black and white, nigga. Remove all the colors. This nigga is performing in Ghana. Ghana, nigga. And I ain't even gonna take credit for that. Cause ever since that nigga Drake rapped on Draft Day, I know every lyric, nigga. Every lyric, nigga. Hold on. Wait. Ain't gonna show? Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Look. And if I left this shit to Chance, I would have picked a name like Chance the Rapper. Yeah, no offense, because I don't know that nigga. I'm focused on making records and getting bigger. Just no hits. No, come on, man. The nigga performing in Ghana, nigga. Drake, from what I hear, it's either going to be a huge stadium tour with him and Savage, or it's going to be either a stadium tour or it's going to be a huge arena tour. This nigga performing in Ghana, bro. Nigga, the last thing I heard about Ghana, no disrespect, because I got some really great, beautiful people from Ghana. We had my man Akon trying to, give lights to, a bunch of people over there. Them niggas performing in them shits. Not Drake. Salute to my people from Ghana. I know this beautiful queen from Ghana. Some of my homies are really from Ghana. I love Ghana. But all I'm just trying to say, we was hearing,
Yo, what's going on?
Niggas think this is hip hop, nigga. We don't give a fuck if you a Christian. We don't care if you love your wife. You a perfect husband. You read the Bible every night. Nah, nigga. You dropped a mid album, nigga. You know that nigga went from selling out 70. Yo, go back to acid. What was it? Acid something. It was acid something. Acid rap. Acid rap. Chance the Rapper was doing. I know when niggas be selling out in the States. I know the nigga used to do 5,000. People used to say that's crazy. He was doing 5,000 off a mixtape, my nigga. People were hyped. People when he did Coloring Book, like, oh, he's about to be the next big thing, bro. The next album he dropped, nigga, he sounded like he wanted to do some shit. He wanted to drop like some gospel shit, except he didn't do it right. Kanye did it better. They sent his ass to Ghana. Sorry to tell y'all. And by the way, he better be lucky in Ghana, nigga. That nigga might be in Sierra Leone next, nigga. Looking for them diamonds that Jay-Z was talking about. That's how it be. We don't care if you a great Christian. This is hip-hop, nigga. For the imperfects. All your lies about, no, I love my wife. My wife is the best. My wife slaps me when she read. My wife. Nigga, you know what we want here? The bitches love salsa. Y'all can get mad all y'all want. I'm keeping it 100. Let me tell you this, man. You know how many times they try to cancel Act, man? You know what keep me here now is you. Y'all keep me here. But you know why I'm still here? Because y'all know I'm going to give it up. I'm going to tell the truth. I ain't going to lie. What I got to lose? I'm going to tell the truth. All that spiritual, ritual, whatever shit you doing, man, niggas want to hear bitches love salsa. Drake understand the middle part of it. He said, I hate calling the women bitches, but the bitches love it. If that ain't one of the best lines, it's like he tested his morality. It's kind of like when Jay-Z said, yo, they say if skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically more like Talib Kweli, but truthfully, like he said some other shit. Basically, he said, nigga, I'm here to get a bread. Fuck that. Let's keep it 100. These niggas gonna be in Ghana with 15 cheetahs, nigga, 2 hyenas, and maybe motherfucking and 3 chimpanzees, nigga, doing a concert in front of 14 niggas in a village. Sorry to tell y'all, bro. Sorry to tell y'all, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. Oh, I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. Y'all ain't woman. I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. I just had to keep it 100. And then, yo, I'm not even going in on Chance the Rapper, but I gotta keep it up being. By the way, for anybody who gonna clip my shit, everything I be doing on this is a practice. I want to do stand up in the future. I just be cracking jokes. So when I crack jokes, niggas be getting upset. But they always say there's some truth in comedy. I'm trying to be a comedian, so don't really catch no feelings. But I don't know if y'all remember, yo, one night, no cap, I can't even lie. That nigga, Chance the Rapper, probably liked about 4,000 tweets about transsexual porn. Now again, I fuck with the LGBTQ community. That ain't no problem to me. Do what you want, brother. If you want to like, yo, listen, I like porn too. I mean, I might like different porn, but you do what you want. Anyway, and I'm going to always tell y'all this. The most homophobic or transphobic people is not men. It's women. I'm going to keep it 100. I'll give you an example. I won't even bring up the memes because it's mad graphic. Yo, I'll say some shit like, yo, Drake got like the best album that dropped this year. If you look at my mention, it's all women saying, damn, suck his dick already. Yo, damn, like, oh, y'all are just, it's women who try to shame men with transphobia and homophobia. Trust me. I guarantee you, bro. So like we niggas, bro, like we don't give a fuck about that type of shit. Like we not about to focus on that. Women do it a lot. So anyway, Chance the Rapper liked a lot of porn that was transsexual or transgendered in nature. I didn't have no, bruh. I'm not even listening to Chance the Rapper like that I won't care. Why do I care? You know who was pointing that out? Bro, I didn't even post about that. The Shade Room was pointing that out. Oh, he's liking this. Women will shame you for anything. Like, play this. What that chick say about 5-year foreign when she was trying to get at him? Oh, yeah, when he was fucking me, he told me, give me that dick. Women like throwing the homosexual thing on dudes. And really, if you really think about it, a lot of women are really mostly homophobic or transphobic more than guys. Like, bruh, if I'm straight, you think y'all niggas about to make me feel uncomfortable? No, I'm good. You know who uses it the best? Women. Guarantee you, bro. Like, y'all ain't gonna admit it, but guarantee you. Anyway, they got this shit trending on Shade Room that the boy been liking a bunch of transsexual porn tweets. And here's the crazy thing. Chance the Rapper wife speaks. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was the worst shit I've ever seen in life. I know, listen, I don't believe in statements. You just got to go from the heart. But the way she said this statement, like, first of all, I never thought nothing of it. But the way she said the statement, I'm like, she basically, to me, in a roundabout way, confirmed that the kink between Chance the Rapper and his wife is watching transgendered porn. Nothing wrong with it. But she confirmed it with her statement, trying to almost like wave it off. Like women, like sometimes women are delusional. Watch this shit. If your man was caught liking 4,000 tweets of transsexual porn, this is the worst statement to put out. Watch this shit. Here we go. You ready? Here we go, Chad. Here we go.
Really be reaching. And he's never going to address this, but all I have to say is we were literally at an event all night last night. Not last night, the night before last. Until late. We were celebrating. So sometimes she on accident.
Whoa. In the midst of celebrating, we like 4,000 tweets about transsexuals. Fuck, what the nigga, did somebody not tell her that, yo, you could just go with the we're hacked line? She actually just told the truth. Nah, we were just celebrating. We were having fun. Wait, what the fuck? Nigga, what? You're not supposed to say this. You're supposed to say he was hacked.
All night last night. Not last night, the night before last. Until late. We were celebrating. So sometimes she on accident. So, all y'all little trolls coming to my page that are getting blocked, y'all can go to hell.
So the other day,
all I have to say is we were literally at an event all night last night. Not last night, the night before last. Until late.
Listen, man, I'm going to keep it real with you. You can't explain liking a series of tweets about transgendered people having sex as shit happens. I would, like, again, if you want to tell the truth, just tell the truth. That's what y'all into. Like, I ain't even going, like, ain't no disrespect type shit. I'm just like, yo, Chance the Rapper and his wife, I'm not saying nothing about their orientation, but that's the kink they're into. They like watching transgendered porn, right? So it didn't seem like they're saying, oh no, that wasn't us. They're just saying, I'm sorry y'all saw that we were liking those things. Right?
We were celebrating. So
what type of fucking celebration would be like, yo, bring up the porn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I did flagrant. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was in that room looking at everybody suspect. Bro, the nigga to my right, I think his name is Mark, he had a ton of transsexual porn bookmarked. Never seen some shit like that before. Again, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? That's not how I get down type shit. But like, I'm in there like, you know, the thing when you go to flagrant, it be a bunch of niggas who really, Andrew Schultz is like comedian, Akash comedian, but like Mark, he's a comedian too. He writes, and then Alex, I think he kind of want to be. I don't know. So they're all just laughing at everything, right? All of a sudden, I see a nigga just put transsexual porn on. So I'm like, what the fuck? The crazy thing is, I'm looking at the black nigga in there. I'm like, nigga, are we on the same page? This weird, right? He laughing too. I'm like, holy. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, brother. Nigga, they got some shit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I can't even describe what I seen. I'm like, I think they were trolling me, though. I think they were trolling. They had to be trolling. But anyway, Chance the Rapper. This is why you can't let your girl go on social media explain shit for you, bro. First of all, yo, salute to Chance the Rapper's brother. He's gay, and by the way, we have nothing against gay people. We fuck with it, and we accept everybody for them. You feel me? I think people believe that Chance the Rapper is a heterosexual male, obviously because he has a wife, and you know this is why I think some people like me. I was like, oh shit, he has a kink for possibly transgendered porn. But this is why you can't send your wife out to explain some shit that you should be explaining. Because she made it worse. Listen to this shit. I'm going to play it again.
all night last night.
Here we go.
As we were, he's never going to address this, but all I have to say is we were literally at an event all night last night. Not last night, the night before last. Until late. We were celebrating. So sometimes shit is on accident. So, all y'all little trolls coming to my page that are getting blocked, y'all can go to hell.
So the other
Holy. Anyway, God bless him. God bless him. We didn't even get to what we were trying to get to. Yo, here's the point, man. So Rolling Stone is now the moral police when they're listening to albums. And I got to read you this fucking review. In 2006, listen to this. They're trying to do to Drake what obviously I think the culture did to Jay-Z. But I don't think the culture did this to Jay-Z. And let me explain it. They're trying to age Drake into maturity, right? So essentially, they're judging Drake like, yo, you're too old to be having meaningless fun on an album and talking about living a bachelor lifestyle because you're 35 going on 36, okay? You should now be taking shit serious. You should now be producing albums like 444 like how Jay-Z was doing. And it was rather unfortunate that Rolling Stones took this opinion because I've always said I don't think age matters that much. It's about mentality. I didn't check out Jay-Z's music until he started making music about his kid. Like, with all due respect, I don't want to hear your kid's first time saying daddy on a record. Like, I don't want to hear that type of shit. The fuck? I don't want to hear about how you babysit. Like, nigga, I ain't got time for that. Nigga, I want to hear about how you turnt, nigga. The fuck? However, that's what Jay-Z kind of did and eventually evolved into shit like, yo, let me just give game, right? Drake's at that age where I'm going to say, and I'll preface everything I'm going to read, if Drake was 27, they say this is amazing. And Drake is going to have to fight this too. So, you know what I mean? Even though I'm saying that I'm calling it bullshit, Drake's going to have to fight it. Drake, again, with women, like for example, Nicki's 40. Nicki gyrating on stage. If she was 28, I'm like, oh shit, look at that ass. Like, damn, we love Nicki, right? She's 40. Now people calling her grandma, right? It's the same with Drake. Except it's not like sexuality. They're looking at Drake like, yo, bro, you still rapping like a college kid, right? I grew up on Drake, and most of Drake's music was really effective in my college years and right getting out of it to having some sort of disposable income. They're trying to almost look at Drake to say, bro, you're getting too old for this. And by the way, and everything I'm going to say is going to be backed up because they're comparing Drake now to Jay-Z then. Keep in mind, the big difference is Jay-Z was already married to Beyonce. Drake, still a single bachelor, is not married to no one, but Jay-Z had to pivot. He was married. Let's read it. In 2006, make sure I'm right. 2006, a 36-year-old Jay-Z made his highly anticipated return to rap after a brief yet celebrated retirement on Kingdom Come. The self-proclaimed best rapper attempted to strike a balance between club anthems and mature reflections. Again, Rolling Stone is trying to shame Drake into growing up. Now, granted, I'm not saying that Drake should be still rapping like he's a kid, but they're trying to shame him like, yo, why don't you have a wife? Why aren't you rapping about settling down and being on the other side of your life, right? Look, critical opinion was divided, and rap fans took aim at closing track Beach Chairs, where the one-time Big Pimp talked about impending fatherhood while Chris Martin of Coldplay serenaded him on the chorus. 16 years later, right? Obviously, they're talking about 2006. 16 years later is 2022. Another generational talent marked his 36th birthday by announcing a new album. They're talking about Drake. Again, I keep having to point out, Jay-Z at 36 had Beyonce, was ready, already laid a whole legacy for not only Rockefeller, but his whole career. He dropped about it seemed like about almost 10 projects before he retired, whatever the case is. He was dropping every year. He was good and he was ready to start a family. And they're using that to judge Drake. Like, yo, you're 36. Why you ain't starting a family? Keep in mind, Drake's still running around fucking the next big booty bitch. Like, shit, allegedly he tried to like pipe out Ice Spice. Like, he's just trying to get the next pussy. Drake is 36 and he's acting like he's definitely 24. Granted, I just think times has changed. I don't see a problem with it. You could judge. Anyway, yet early responses to her lost Drake collaboration with 21 Savage have been defined by his purported mockery of Meg Thee Stallion. Another place where they show their bias. Are you telling me Drake's album to me is not defined by his quote-unquote mockery of Meg? To keep it real, Circo Loco isn't even on my top 5 tracks. Y'all let me know if it is. It's definitely not in my top 3 tracks. Let's say top 3 instead of 5 because Circo Loco is a pretty good track. Is that track even on your top 3? But they're acting like this line is the biggest moment of the album. He says, then they quote his lyrics, "This bitch lied about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get a joke, but she's still smiling," which he raps on Circo Loco, which unfolds over a slowed and chopped sample of Daft Punk to One More Time. The Texas rapper isn't the only one Drake insults. Other unconfirmed targets on the album include one-time hitmaker Drum, Serena Williams, and even Brooklyn Munch newcomer Ice Spice. But the furious backlash to the Stallion bar in particular, Meg's anguished tweets, hold on, okay. So let's get to their gripe, right? A claim from Yachty that Drake's words are a standard misogynistic jokes about, look, see? Now they're saying it's a misogynistic joke about cosmetic surgery and not a specific reference to Meg Tory Lanez. That's why I'm glad that Drake didn't say nothing about it, because even if he said the bars wasn't about her, they're going to say that his messaging was misogynistic because he's commenting on women possibly getting on the knife with their body, right? Now, look, this is where they start shitting on Drake. Look. All while innumerable gossips decode Drake's intentions that threatens to overwhelm her loss. The controversy is reminiscent of angry reactions to Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers earlier this year, particularly the violence he said she said argument on We Cry Together and his transphobic confessions on Auntie Diaries. The difference is Kendrick invited listeners to an uncensored therapy session and miscalculated their level of empathy. Drake's error is that he unintentionally reveals himself as a self-centered jerk who refuses to grow up. Okay, let me just explain this whole thing to y'all. They're basically saying that because they say Kendrick did the same thing, but at least Kendrick invited us to a release party. This is more about privilege of writers and privilege of people who are just music elitists than actual judging the art. Look, her law should have turned out this way. His initial promise was to deepen the partnership that has yielded highlights like 2018 Sneaking and this year Jimmy Cooks. Drake's sharp, plain-spoken Canadian tones blend favorable with 21 Savage deadpan delivery in Atlanta via... see, they try to sneak this 21. Atlanta via London inflections. Just say Atlanta, nigga. Wow. And the latter homicidal, yet clearly fantastical worldview contrast, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm not going to read blah, blah. I'm trying to get the summing up of it. They say that Her Loss turns into a Drake album. He takes most leads on the verses, and they say 21 Savage is reducing role. Shit on 21, right? Then they come to, it's hard to explain how one stray mistake can turn a magic trick into a disaster. Drake has made withering comments about women's bodies before. Remember, brand new titties, stitches still showing. What the fuck? Why is that a bad thing? He said dumb things about athletes, significant others before, like Vanessa Bryant on Rick Ross Stay Scheming. He has picked too many beefs with rivals to recite here. But the gloominess this time around is not that it's not just the sloppy sequencing or hit or miss quality that ranges from standouts like Pussy and Millions, where the so-called treacherous twins teams up with Travis Scott, to aimless dross like Major Distribution. See, this is why you gotta throw these reviews out the window. Major Distribution is not a dud. They're saying that Pussy and Millions is a hit. Major Distribution is a dud. Couldn't be further from the truth. Drake's 2015 collaboration with Future, What a Time to Be Alive, was equally uneven, yet the two carefree happiness buoyed them into structural problems. They conjured a joyous lit vibe Drake and 21 Savage can't match with Her Loss. Yes, 36-year-old Jay-Z called plenty of jokes for Beast Chair, yet by acknowledging that he was making out with women in the showers and that he wasn't making out with women in the showers and commanding girls to on Molly to strip anymore, he freed himself to grow as an artist, leading to a post-retirement classics like American Gangster 444. Every hero is different, and it's unclear where Drake will evolve to next. After the singular misfire that is Her Loss, does he even care? Drake. And I'm going to hit you about this personally too. Drake, I'm glad you're starting a family in the sense of you have a beautiful son. I know you love your son Adonis. I know you would do anything for him. I've always looked at you as a rapper who lived in the bachelor sense. And I think you even probably thought of your own mortality when you had a kid, because we honestly don't want to hear you rap about Adonis's first and say you was shit. And this is what I always try to tell artists. Why do you care about the people who never helped you build to the point you're at? And that's my point. Look at this whole shit. They're trying to tell me he should grow up. And his maturation is going to be at his pace. But they're comparing him to Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z had a kid by now. Or he was about to have a kid and he was growing up. Well, you have a kid. Why are you not growing up? Fuck you. I'm defending Drake's right to, if you want to rap about still sleeping around with random chicks, let him have it. As long as it's hot. Now, if he's making whack songs about some shit he clearly not living, and it's clear that his music would be better served if he just accepted his reality and rapped about what he really is going through, okay. But niggas dropped a perfect album to me, talking that shit and living his life. What's the problem? Anyway. All right, people. Yeah, I wanted to get that off for a minute. I'm glad I did. Yo, chat, I am lit. I am fucking lit, chat. Holy. Yo, Grant was to say, I'm trying to call her sex symbols to eat my kids up. Come on. Somebody said, look at the author he bitch made in Zesty. Yo, OVO Cartier, I'm not even going to do that because the moment you do that, they'll write all this type of shit. The moment you look at their shit and put it up on the screen, they call bullying. Somebody said, act who killed Takeoff. Somebody in that Mob Ties crew. That's what I think. Yo, I'm so mad that y'all really think that I like bitched up and like, oh, yo, Jay Prince got to you. Bro, all I just said is you can't blame the nigga you want to blame. But is it a nigga that was associated with Mob Ties? Yeah, like, duh, nigga, the fuck? I'm just so sad that y'all really think that, like, a nigga, oh, he got to act. Bro, y'all want me to blame a murder on one nigga. Like, bro, I'm not going to do that. The nigga didn't fire no bullets that night. What you want me to do? Like, bro, I come off lame when you see the arrest that's going to get announced and he's not in it because he never fired no fucking bullets. And he never explicitly told no nigga to do it. Now, maybe some other entities are looking into it because they all keep screaming the same gang or whatever the case is. But, bro, I'm not just going to make some shit up and just be like, oh, yeah. The point is, Takeoff died. And one of the niggas who had to do with it, he repped that Mob Ties shit. That's facts. OVO Carter said the chat was trolling. Oh, yeah. Somebody says, did you see the Queen Flips response? No, I did not. Somebody said they extorted Act for a double.